The more topical one this time of year, being January, is rooftop issues. So we're familiar with what we call removal and replacement, R&R work, where you take the entire system off to replace the roof. What we're finding this time of year,
And when does
especially,
that happen, by the way? Like what situation? form of that?
usually it has to do with usually it's a warranty issue on the roof. Roofs last 20, 25 years,
Sure.
but quite often the roof has already got 10, 15 years on it before they put solar on. So at some point in the course of they're off sync.
Yeah.
So at some point you need to remove the panels to do the roof.
Right.
But what we find this time of year is that there's a lot of systems where there's something wrong. There's a hole in the roof. There's something having to do with the roof, usually not solar related. It's oftentimes just what people think. But because of the way flashings are designed and the way the systems are designed, it's usually not directly solar related. But if there's an issue that's near the solar installation, you have to remove panels in order to get at that part of the roof.
Right.
So we're starting to see a few more of those.
In the winter time, obviously.
Yeah, and the critical thing for homeowners to understand when that kind of thing happens is the skill set is completely different, and most roofers understand this. They won't get near the solar, so you do need to have a solar expert come up and remove them. B, it's important to store these panels in a appropriate location, particularly in the winter. You don't want them sitting outside. And C, it's critical that you put it back exactly like it was uninstalled so that the system is operational. It's also a good time, and some homeowners have thought about it as a time to consider upgrades or other improvements to the system. So sometimes we get requests for that as well. So that's something for homeowners to keep in mind in January when it's rainy and snowy and they have issues underneath their system. Make sure you call a solar expert as well as your roofer.
Right. And obviously your company, Stable Solar, provides that service by connecting them with a local technician in the Northern and the Southern California regions and beyond.
Yeah, that's our focus right now, but we have customers all over the country and understand those issues as they come up. So we work closely with roofers in those regions, and we also have our own technicians who can go out and do the solar part of the repairs and make sure those are done right.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much for this information, Greg.
Sure, Karen.